Hello everyone, welcome back to Hollow Knight Godmaster. So I left Godhome real fast because I wanted to look for my charm notch that I'm missing. Apparently I'm missing a charm notch, so I'm going to go get that before respecking my charms a little bit. But I came out here and hey, what's up? Hallowed land, toon gods. Okay, well, sure. Nothing else? Okay. And while we're out here, let's just spend a little bit of time. Actually, we gotta go this way. There's apparently something else I missed in here. All the way up. So that's where we're headed. There's like another secret door. I don't know exactly what we missed, but... Oh, and there's you. Hey, what's up? Glah, glah, strange thing lurking, waiting, glah. Mother's treasure's too scary, glah, go away, glah. Okay, well, there we are. It's in here. This was the shortcut towards City of Tears. And was it here? Yes, it was. Okay. Nice. This is just a shortcut, maybe? Okay, well, I've hit everything, and I am not sure. Doesn't seem like there's anything in here. Okay. Maybe that's where the NPC came from? Alright, so I'm gonna go and find the last charm notch I'm missing. I'm not sure exactly what charm notch I'm missing at all. But I have a list of them next to me, so let me go ahead and find this. Alright guys, so apparently I never finished this room in Fog Canyon. I've checked all of the other charm notch locations. Obviously I already have Salubra's Blessing, so it's not any of hers. So, here we go. This is it. I can't believe this. When was this added? Was this like in the original game before the DLCs? I just can't believe that. That is insanity. Okay, so I have my final charm notch now. What? Seriously, what? In this room. Crazy. Alright, now I'm going to head all the way back to Godhome, and we're going to do this. Lowly brute. Blindest of worms, again thee challenge the gods. What divine whim has granted thee the strength to endure their presence, where no others may stand? Fight then, struggle then, and keenly shall we listen for thy destruction. Blop. But now it's time to be successful. What's going on? Alright, so this is post-commentary right now. And this is not the second attempt. This is more like the 20th attempt. Over the course of the last month or so, I don't know exactly when the last episode went out, when I did Pantheon 2, but it was a while ago, because I'm working on so many videos and so many different series. I didn't have time to really grind this a lot, so it took me a while to get through it. And of course, the next two Pantheons are going to take even longer, I'm sure. So anyway, I decided to brute force my way through that previous boss, because I knew during this boss is easy to heal during, pretty much. And that's like the strategy I was using. It was just like, whatever, we could kill... Some of these bosses are easy to just like brute force them, because the next boss gives you time to heal during, or something like that. But then again, I have to learn how to... get past all these bosses, I think, without getting hit at all. Because I think Pantheon 5, right? We have to fight everyone. That's gonna be brain erasing, mind numbing, I'm sure of it. I've heard horror stories. And then of course, see, I didn't know I was gonna be successful during this run. So I was like, whatever, I'm just playing really sloppily. It doesn't matter. Let's just practice, and then I'll try again another time to actually beat it. And then I beat it. But it surprised me. Really, really surprised me. You shall see. But the Collector, I usually don't get hit at all from this guy. The strategy for him is like, don't jump. Don't ever jump. You don't have to jump. Just stick to him. You know, take care of whatever creatures pop out of the bottles as soon as they pop out, if you can, and then just stick to him. Don't jump. Just let him jump over you. And stay aggressive. And, yeah, pays off. This boss, the God Tamer, you want to basically, of course I get hit right in the beginning, but you just want to pogo on the creature. Don't worry about the God Tamer himself, if that's the God Tamer, if that's his name. And you just want to stick to the creature and just pogo on it, and just avoid him or her. Just avoid the humanoid when they do their jump attack. Otherwise, you could just do this. You could do Descending Dark for those iframes and also for damage, of course. And I didn't show my loadout before this, but in the midway point, when we get the bench and everything, I show my loadout, what charms I'm using. And of course, Sad Knight. Do a little Sad Knight right there. And then we got GRIMM, a boss who I do not remember Nightmare King GRIMM, but I'm obviously going to be rudely reawakened when we have to fight him. But the Troop Master GRIMM, this boss is extremely easy. Of course, I was playing very sloppily because it was really late last night. And yeah, it's just like, whatever, let's practice it. We'll get as far as we can get, and then whatever happens, happens. So I was like, I didn't really care about getting hit during some of these bosses. But I think Nightmare King GRIMM, from what I remember, isn't he pretty much the same, except a lot faster, more aggressive, maybe? And of course does double damage. But then the actual environment, or the arena during Pantheon 5, I think is going to be different. And I was fighting very, very sloppily during this. That's one thing, like, I'm going to have to practice all of these bosses a lot until I could no-hit all of them for Pantheon 5. But that's okay. That's okay. This game makes it, like, it is going to be mind-numbing. Like, I know Pantheon 5 is going to be like, oh my god. And a lot of time, it's going to take me a while. We're not even up to it yet. We're up to Pantheon 4. But, I know it's going to be maddening. But that's okay, because one of the great things about Hollow Knight is it's fun to play. Even though these bosses can be headache-inducing at times. Not really. Like, you know, I'm sure there are going to be parts that I'm going to be, like, very upset at. But here, okay, wait. I'll finish this little story in a second here. So we regenerate everything, and then I show you the charms that I'm using, which is Quick Slash, Unbreakable Strength, Shaman Stone, and Stalwart Shell. For a lot of nail damage, a lot of spell damage, and very aggressive playstyle. That's, I like this loadout a lot. This boss, especially, like, just do that. Just do the Abyss Shriek. Just stick to him, stick underneath him, and just do that, and he's dead. That's it. Easiest boss in the entire Pantheon. Most likely. Easiest. And then, of course, we have Zote. And this boss right here, oddly enough, this boss is the boss that gave me the most trouble. This is the boss who is directly responsible for this video taking so long to get here. Like, it took me... It's funny. It's very funny. I think it's funny. Because my first attempt on this Pantheon, after not playing this game for months, it was like 6 months, I didn't play this game at all, and then I came back, recorded Pantheon 1, that video, did Pantheon 2, and then my very first attempt on Pantheon 3, this Pantheon, I blew right past this guy. He didn't give me any problems at all. And then I died to Or actually, it wasn't my first attempt. My first attempt getting up to this guy, he gave me no trouble at all. I just blew right past him. And then I think it was probably my second try on this Pantheon then. And then after that, forget about it. For like a month or whatever, however long it's been, I died every single time on him. And because I think his AI, he's like programmed in a way to, like, the more you learn how to play Hollow Knight, the more you defeat yourself fighting Zod, I think. Anyway, so I beat him this time. And I learned a few runs before this run. I learned the trick to beating him. I'm like, okay, you just gotta be pretty much, well, I didn't really do it this time. I didn't stick to my game plan for that past fight. Or this past one, right before this one. It's like, well, the trick is just counterattack him. Just be very slow about it. There's no, you don't have to rush. And just, like, sit there and just wait for his attacks. Do downward, descending dark. Do that when you can. And just be very patient. And just counterattack him here and there. One swing at a time. And I guess this fight especially, Umu, you want to be very patient as well. Just only because you take 2 damage if you get hit by any of the, I forgot their names, but the little jellyfish. You want to be, I could have hit him right there if I would have pogoed on that one. But once again, you want to be very patient with this fight. Just hit him when you know you can hit him. And it's a very quick fight. You know, that, you know, I thought I could have been able to hit him there. Well, I say a quick fight because you don't have to hit him much. I hit him once already, and I think I hit him with this one coming up right now. Yeah, and then I just do this, the Abyss Shriek, and then he's dead. And that's it. That's the whole fight. You just want to, like, you want to conserve all of your masks on that fight. You want to make sure you're going into Hornet here with close to full health. Or, I mean, Hornet, she's pretty easy. I think I do get hit during this. But we fought Hornet so many times. Well, you fight her twice during the regular game. But, you know, if you do more playthroughs, I guess. I don't know. It's just her moveset is easy for me for some reason. Like, so it's easy to just stick to her and be, like, ultra aggressive most of the time. And then you get a chance to heal, you know, when you stun her. But I pretty much, yeah. And then I get hit by these. It's funny, I just jumped right on it. But her moveset itself, like, it's pretty easy for me to, like, to dodge her stuff. So at this point, while doing this, this run last night, I was like, okay, I was feeling extremely confident. I was like, let's beat her. Well, let's get hit there. We'll be able to heal right here. I'm like, okay, great. Now we're going into this fight with full health and a little bit of soul. And then, wait, I gotta shut up real quick. Thou art painfully persistent. Why dost thou defile this pantheon with thine presence? Seek ye glory, O vain one. Thou misunderstand our purpose. Through ritual combat are we attuned to the voices of the gods. Ever higher do they lead us, higher and higher and higher, until through godly focus do we attain communion with that great power sleeping in the kingdom's heart. Alright. And that was, I recorded that commentary while playing, of course, because I didn't have to fight. And then we get up to Sly. And this, seriously, was the 3rd time I ever got up to Sly. This is my 3rd time ever fighting him. And I was like, okay, well, we're getting murdered already. But I had a game plan. I knew, well, I was deviating greatly from that game plan. The game plan was supposed to be, after he does that right here, then you sneak in an attack. Otherwise, just stay away from him. So I went into this fight thinking that, but then of course I don't do it. I'm like, whatever, we might as well just fight him and see. Just get a little bit more practice fighting him. And, like, at least look at his moves and come up with a better game plan for next time. Because at this point, while I was fighting it, I was like, you know what, we're dead. There's no way I'm gonna die. But, so I was still trying, though. Obviously, you never want to give up. And I was like, okay, here's a chance. We get to heal right now. Just a little bit. And then I was like, okay, let's try to be a little bit more careful. Let's pogo off that. And then, boom. That's exactly, I was like, wait, so we're just gonna wait for him to do the, like, buzzsaw or the blade of death move. And then we try to sneak in a hit. Otherwise, we stay away from him. And during this, you could pogo off that. But then I was like, well, I got up to, before this fight, I fought him the first time, died pretty quickly, and then got up to him the second time, and got up to his second form. Spoilers, he has a second form right now. So I had only ever gotten up to this form once before this. So I was like, well, now we're dead, because I have no idea what to do. But I knew that he did this. I knew that he tried to get close to you and did this little buzzsaw move. I didn't know if he did anything else, though, because the only time I got up to this form before this, I died very quickly upon getting up to this form. I think I had one mask left and just instantly died. But I knew that he dashed at you, tried to get close, and then did that. And I was like, does he do anything else? And of course, you know, I was expecting him to do other things. So I was like, there's no way we're going to beat this, right? There's no way. So I might as well just keep an eye open, though, and see if he does anything else, and then try to come up with a game plan for the next attempt, you know? So I'm fighting, just like, okay. Trying to squeeze into the corner. I'm going to have to fight. If I have to fight him again, I'm going to have to really, really practice him, because he was tough. But I know what to do against him. It's just like, you know, it's one of those things where you know exactly what you have to do, but you have to actually do that while you're playing. So anyway, Fury from the future, signing off. Oh my god! Oh my god, we did it! Thank you, I bow to you too. We've done it. We have finally... Am I recording? Good, I'm recording. Finally done it. Yeah. Godseeker mode unlocked. Challenge the gods of Hallownest. Take your place at their peak. Woo! We've done it. That took a bunch of attempts over the course of weeks. And... you know, it's not like I did it like hours at a time, day after day after day. I totally did not do that at all. Over the last few days, 2 days ago, yesterday, and then today, were most of the attempts. We're probably about like 10 attempts between the past 3 days, give or take. Anyway, so we finally did it. Previously, I did go through this pantheon, and I did it with all the different bindings. Bindings, yes. Did it with all the bindings, and then this one I did with one binding. That's the next thing I'm going to work on, is getting all the bindings on this one, which will allow me to... I'm probably not going to try to get all the bindings on this one unless I have to. But I think once I get all the bindings done on this one, I could then open this door down here, which is not yet open. Oh, wait, is it? Can I go in? No. Yeah. I don't know. I might be able to open this door after 8 bindings, I think. Anyway, so there we go. 3rd pantheon down. Now, can I get in here? Yes. Here we go. Excellent. So, this one is Pantheon of the Night. And I guess, of course, that's the next one we're going to be doing. Hang on, let me see if there's... What's this now? I do not know. Anyway, alright. Well, next time we're gonna go work on that. And there's something else in the Hall of the Gods that people have been telling me about. Something secret, which they haven't told me exactly where it is, so I gotta find it for myself. And I don't know what it is, but there's something really cool in there, apparently, that I'll do next time as well. Maybe. Anyway, see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.